Welcome back to Turkey X Files. Today I'm bringing you another story you won't hear anywhere else. One of Turkey's hidden truths. Turken, Erdoğan's hidden power network in USA. In the heart of the United States, right here in Manhattan, there is a foundation most Americans have never even heard of. A foundation that says it exists simply to help international students. But official documents, especially filing under the Foreign Agents Registration Act, tell a very different story. This organization is called the Turken Foundation, and quietly, without most people noticing, it has become one of the most influential parts of President Erdogan's network in the United States. According to newly released FARA records, documents that Foreign Link Organization must file, Turken spends $48 million in 2025. $48 million. To put that in perspective, student housing nonprofits usually spends a few million. This level of money, it was governments, embassies and major lobbying machines spent. With a budget like this, you can hire multiple K-Street lobbying firms. You can found full-scale think tank operation in the US. You can run nationwide influence campaigns. So, here's the real question. What is Turkey spending all this money on? Turken claims to offer housing and cultural programs for Muslim students. But the official filing reveals activities far beyond that mission. We see political outreach, messaging aligned with Ankara, engagement with institutions in Washington, D.C. that have nothing to do with student support. To understand this, we need the one key piece of context. For more than 20 years, President Erdoğan and his family have built a network of loyal foundations, business groups, and media structures. Organizations designed to promote the government's agenda both inside and outside of Turkey. Turken is the US branch of that network. It isn't behaving like a student foundation. It is functioning as a political instrument tied to the Erdoğan family. And a clear pattern appears every time President Erdoğan travels to the US. During his annual visit to New York for the UN General Assembly, Turken suddenly becomes extremely active. It hosts luxury dinners, gala receptions, exclusive gathering in five-star hotels. These events bring together business leaders, political allies, members of the Turkish diaspora, and occasionally US officials. For a student charity, this is unusual. These aren't small cultural events. These are high-cost political showcases. This message, or the message, is unmistakable. Turken acts as Erdogan's unofficial PR and protocol operation in the United States. So, how big is this operation compared to other foreign influence networks? Let's look at the Gulf monarchies: Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia. During diplomatic crisis, they have spent tens of millions of dollars to shape narrative in Washington, D.C. But Turken, a single Turkish foundation, has outspent all of them. A non-profit tied to the Erdoğan family is now spending more on US influence than some of the wealthiest nations on earth. And that leads us to a simple question. Is Turken operating as Erdoğan's hidden lobbying empire? To explore that, we need to look at Turkey's parent organization in Turkey. Turgev and Ansar. For viewers outside of Turkey, here is what you need to know. Both are deeply tied to Erdogan's family. Both have received public land, government-backed resources, and political protection. And both have been connected to major controversies, including one of the most infamous child abuse scandal in modern Turkish history. Their expansion into the US under the name Turken, suggesting something bigger. An international structure designed to protect the Erdogan family's long-term political and financial interests far beyond Turkey's borders. Yet, despite the massive spending, one fundamental question remains unanswered. Where does the $48 million actually go? We see the dinners, we see the outreach, we see the political connection, but nothing explains budget of size. And there is zero transparency. In Washington, silence is a warning sign. And the silence surrounding Turkey is raising serious concerns. The United States has become much more vigilant about foreign influence after major investigations into Russia, China, and the Gulf states. And now, Turkey is drawing the same attention. This foundation is no longer just a citizen charity. It is a multi-million-dollar influence mechanism operating on American soil. Erdogan's US network is visible. It is controversial. And Washington is finally paying attention. This has been a Turkey X-Files investigation. I am Adem Yavuz Arslan. If you are looking for the real story, you are in the right place. See you next time.